My job here is to kind of put you through some drills, get you warmed up for later on when you play the games. Like Dino said, my name is Kenny Smith. I'm from New York, and you won't have problems from New Yorkers. We're pretty good. We don't have any issues. Rod Strickland's from New York. We good. We're good here. This is not new to us. But I'm happy to be here, and talk to you guys and kind of get you guys demonstrated into stuff. Both groups are here, ACC and the other groups are here. Okay, so what I'm going to do when we go through the drills, I think we're going through ACC first. If you're not in it, still pay attention because then we don't have to I don't have to re-say this when you guys come out in the second session, like 7 o'clock when the second session starts. So the first session, just pay attention because we're going to jump right into it when the second session starts, so I'm not going to do the same thing over and over. Again, for you guys who are here, 6:45. 6:45, okay. We push it, 6:45. But you guys are here. Before I would be remiss not to give you a couple of 3-minute thought process about this whole process. For you all, the one thing is you have great access right now. When I say access, you have access to great coaches, you have access to a great platform, you have access to great people. It's how you use that access is what makes you successful or not. That's it. Because everybody here is going to do the same amount of jump ropes, you're going to do the same amount of sprints in your life, and you're going to do the same amount of every exercise, lift weights. So what's going to separate you is how you take that access, you process it, and when you process that information, how well you continue on. And everybody's looking at everything. When I was in high school, I just want to tell you a quick story. When I was in high school, I was a pretty good player. I grew up in New York City, but my junior year, I didn't have one scholarship offer. But going into my senior year, now all of you guys have offers and everything you can imagine probably. Going into my senior year, however, 6 months later, I was first team All-American in high school. I went from not having an offer to being first team All-American high school. And recently I was voted one of the top 35 high school basketball players that ever played by McDonald's. They gave me a basketball from McDonald's All-American game. So we won the top 35. Now how did I do that? I took the information, I processed it, I took it to heart, and I eliminated the distractions. And the distractions is 100% for you guys, it's a different era. There's no way you can go out all night, get in trouble with your teachers, your parents, the law, smoke weed, and then step on the court and be the best player, get along with your teammates. It's impossible. It's impossible. The same attitude that you have off the court and the things that you have off the court is going to take you on the court. It's the exact same attitude. The same guy who comes in early to class is the same guy who comes in early to shoot jump shots. The same guy who stays late is the same guy who asks for help when he's doing his homework. It's the same person. Very rarely there's 1 or 2 guys in the world that can get away with that stuff, but most guys can't. So how you process it? I was 6'3", 155 pounds, but I was voted one of the best 35 high school players of all time. 6'3", 155 pounds. Process the information that we're about to give you. Stay focused. Eliminate the distractions. The distractions are the people here. And while you're here, pay attention. And it's a learning process too. It's a learning curve. You're not here to know it all right now. We're here to learn, get better, and we start going. All right? Cool. So we're going to do the ACC. Everybody was in the ACC challenge. Every CC division, I think it's 50 guys. You guys stay on the court. Everybody else circle. But remember, pay attention because we're not doing it again. We're not going to do it again. So everybody else, stay 1 second. Stay 1 second. It's easier this way. First of all, our first station. Coach, what station do you have? Post moves, okay. So we have 5 stations: ball handling, post moves, shooting, pick and roll. First move, first time, post moves. Our concentration, big fella, come up with me. I need a ball. We get a ball? Real quick. So I'm gonna tell you what we're doing in each station, okay? So each station, I'm gonna try to talk without the mic. So the post move station, the emphasis is one, finding position. So big fellas guarding me. You come up and get my pass on this other side. Big fellas guarding me, come on. Because we gotta be quick, All right, on that side. My first thing is, I'm finding good position. I'm trying to get as close as I can. He's guarding me, how would you guard me if you were there? So he's there. The first thing I have to do is make myself available. So we're gonna practice getting up. This is what we call a swim through. Now I have the ball. My first look in all post moves when we get it is gonna be middle. Because if I look baseline, I can't see doubles or I can't see outlets and passes. So I catch it, right? I'm gonna chin it. Now what are you gonna do? If he's guarding me here, I'm looking for the jump hook, I'm gonna jump hook him to death every time he goes there. Now, when I look little again, he's there, oh, I got him this way. So now it's always look middle, and we're gonna make our moves. It looks there's about 5 or 6 moves to a gun. But the main emphasis is swing through, guard, you're doing it too. Swing through, target and look middle. Don't look baseline, look middle. We'll have different variations. What's our next? Ball handling. All right, ball handling, let's go pick and roll. Let's go pick and roll. So, you come up. Emphasis on the pick and roll. You guard me. Big fellas on my team this time. Emphasis. I'm gonna talk with the coach to talk more about it, but I just want you to have an emphasis when we're talking about it. When I'm running a pick and roll, it's a little different from high school. I'm gonna tell you pro stuff. I'm not going to tell you college stuff, I'm not going to tell you high school stuff. I'm going to tell you where the ultimate goal and where you're trying to be. All right, so now, I'm never turning my back. Why? Anybody know? I can't see the floor. So, the first thing on my pick and roll, I'm never turning my back and I'm getting in position to where I'm in a shooting range. Now, there's the 3 options we're looking for. As he sets the pick, I want him to come the picker, get his body on his body first. I'm not moving until he has his body on his body. And once, what are you doing on defense? I'll be hesitant, what you gonna do? You're just gonna leave, you leave. So you gotta get here, get behind him, all right? Right there, because your hedge has to be late, all right? So when I come off, I'm trying to go shoulder to shoulder. Now look, pro trick. I didn't even think about it until it said it. First thing, Rod Strickland was guarding me when he was in Portland Trailblazers. He's a really good defender. I'm making sure I grab at my guy's legs, so I know that I'm in. There's no space to him to get around. Here's the rules. 3 rules on the pick and roll, and then you'll never mess up on the pick and roll ever again. Coming off, 1 man only, I'm taking. 1 man only, I'm trying to get 2 feet in the paint. Second rule. This is why you got to be a good shooter in the NBA, because they don't respect guys who are. He goes under. And so this is called a license to kill. You're James Bond, 007. He goes under the pick. You let it go every single time. Every single time. And if you can't shoot the ball, you can't go to that level. When I was playing, that was one of the things I was pretty good at. You know, who do you think is the best 3-point percentage shooter? Like in the playoffs, that's when it really matters, from 3-point line. Steph?
Or my uncle, up the road.
Who? Anybody else? No, you're looking at it. Best 3-point shooter in playoffs. That's me. All right, just let you know. Right. So now, when you go under, that's a license to kill. When they double, now I'm looking for the roller. Or I'm dragging him both of them out so I can look at the ball. Oh, pick and roll, he comes. Oh, y'all want to come? He's coming. Now he's wide open. Shoot it, go under. Go, if he follows me, I go to the basket. They double, I drag it. 3 rules. All right? So that's the pick and roll station. That's the emphasis. What's our next station? Shooting. We'll get the shooting and everything else, and we'll talk if we're running out of time. So let me get the ACC line up, and I'm going to put you on the back here. Everybody in the ACC line up. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your number is your basket.
Give me a number. I just can't.
1. Your number is going to be your basket. That's going to be basket 1. That's going to be basket 2. That's going to be basket 3. That's going to be basket 4. Basket 5 is in the auxiliary gym. That's the ball handling station. All right? All right, so now we got to walk this side here. Go. Splitting around. You going around that. I'm going around this. And now it's one-on-one. All right? Now it's one-on-one. Watch it come around. All right? I'm dipping my shoulders because I'm trying to get in front of him from here. Alright? That's what I'm trying to concentrate on. Okay, that's it. Now let's stop. I'm surveying the land. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. So now I got him. I already got him. Slow down. I'm going to see it. But then I'm going to take it again. Oh, I already got him. I'm already got him. Now, last thing on that. That was perfect. He sealed. Let me show you a seal. Once he seals, I don't leave. Yo, see the ball over my head. Then I go. I don't leave as it's going. I wait, be patient, then I go, he'll never get back. So be patient. Go up and back.